Hello everyone and welcome to an in-depth analysis of the Chevrolet CK1500's engines. My name is ThirstyBat and I'll be your guide through the battery of tests and the mountain of data that I was able to collect while performing them. This all started because I was a bit tired of only using the small segment graph for determining what each engine had to offer. So I thought that if I made some tests I should have a bit more information than what that graph had to offer. But as it's always the case with good ideas, there is always a problem. How should I collect the data from the tests? I can't just do a lap around the Black River and call it a day, now can I? This small issue frustrated me for a few days, but in the end I used Cheat Engine and a Lua script to log the gas usage of the truck. Maybe in the future I'll find a way to extract also the speed or other metrics. Okay, so with the fuel metric obtained, I had one problem down and 127 more to go. No, I'm joking, the only problem left was determining what tests to perform. And in my infinite wisdom, of course, I ended up with these 4 tests. First, a run to the edge of the town from the river bridge using each engine. The truck was equipped with stock suspension and the HS3 tire set since according to maprunner.info they have the best grip on asphalt. I'll put a link to the site in the description if you want to check it. This test determines how each engine performs if I ever feel like doing a drag race with my friends and the CK1500 is the only car I can use. The second test is just like the first with the distinction that this time I towed a load of metal beams. With this test I checked how well the engine performs if the test is to transport stuff between maps. The third test measures the overall capabilities of the CK1500 and if for a short walk around the house you need to pack extra fuel or not. The truck was equipped with race suspension and the mud tire set, the MS1. The fourth and last test measures the capabilities of the CK1500 and each of its engines' performance when it's tasked with carrying a load on off-road terrain. The truck configuration was the same as it was for the third test. Okay, so now that we have the data extracted, let's look at a bunch of plots and check how each engine did its job. In the first test, the 4.4 liters engine's fuel consumption outperformed all the other engines, gaining a 4% efficiency over the base engine. The fastest lap was without surprise made by the 5.2 liters engine. If we take the values from the first graph and divide the fuel tank's capacity by them, we get the most playtime by the 4.4 at 31.4 minutes of playtime per fuel tank, if we drive on asphalt. But in its defense, on asphalt all engines except for the 5.2 liters will give you similar playtime. Therefore, for the first test I'll have to name the 4.4 liters engine the best choice. In the second test, both the 4.4 and the 5 liters had similar results. They gained about 5% in fuel efficiency over the base engine, with the 5.2 liters having the best time with a 21% better time than the base engine. If you decide to tow stuff between maps, both the 4.4 and the 5 liters engine will give you similar playtime with a 5% increase over the base engine. So for this test I'll have to name the 5 liters engine as the winner because of the better time of its lap. For the CK1500s I think the third test is the most important since it focuses on the off-road capabilities of the truck, and for a Scout that's pretty much all that matters. In the fuel consumption category, the base engine outperformed all the other engines by as much as 54% in the case of 5.2 liters and was slower by only 8% on average, giving us a playtime of 25 minutes, leaving all the other engines in the dust. Seeing that the base engine is the best fitted one for off-roading was a nice reveal for me and proved to me that maybe these tests weren't a waste of time and that maybe I'll actually gain some useful information from them. As for the last test, my advice: don't use the CK1500 to carry loads. Use anything else. The best fuel consumption was obtained by the base engine. The best time was that of the 5 liter engine, but as you can see the difference is small, less than 5% between engines. For the playtime, the base and the 4.4 liters engines gave the best results. As an overall experience, I think using the base engine is not a bad idea. But if you really think that you need the extra torque, you could grab the 4.4 liters and gain a 20% torque increase. Also take some extra fuel with you to stop stressing over fuel altogether. As a reference, I did this last test also with the Fleetstar F2070A, that's a mouthful, having the SI6V 2100T engine, race suspension and the UOD2 tire set. The surprise here was that I got a better time at test 4 than I made with the CK1500 at test 3. This shows that if you are in a hurry hunting missions and contracts, it could be done faster with the right heavy truck. But then again, don't let anyone, especially me, tell you how to enjoy your game. Thank you for listening to my incoherent mumble for ever. All the data I gather while performing the tests is in a Google Sheet document in the description, so if you want to calculate your own metrics from it, have fun doing that. And if you find anything inconsistent or any mistakes that I made, please leave a comment. If you have a favorite truck that you want me to put through this test, please leave a comment. If you want to see this type of analysis performed again, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos. Until the next time, drive safe everyone.